It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down is in at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. In motion, Lamb. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give on the ground, finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Panthers nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Right to the air goes Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
To second and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Blue striker. Tito Blue. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Come on, set. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Set, cut. Watch out. 60 red. 60 red. Yellow, go. Red, cycle. Cut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
52. Set.
Another ETN in the NFL. It's rookie Trevor. And the Panthers have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Now here's second and goal.
Ready, ready. Cut.
Hubbard. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
2 on the play.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back at the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Red, yellow, set.
Here's Young to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Ready. Ready.
They'll go. Young. And he's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown. Panthers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and and squaring on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
19 yards.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On the play fake. Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Moore. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Let's go now. Cut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them.
Come on, set. Trouble, 38. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First pick for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. First and 10. They'll throw again. Jack. Left side. Caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Forward, a short gain to the 25. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Right. Here we go. Black swap. 45. White.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Got it. Trouble, 38.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Black shot. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, right.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Smack down. Yellow, 43. Ready.
To throw, Young. Forced out wide. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow, blue striker. Set.
Back to throw, Young. That one complete till he gets it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another 1st down. Now Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and He almost comes away with the pick. All right, today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Let's go now.
Young hands it to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this long. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Come on, set, smash, rep, block 40. Ready?
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready. Slide, left, 95. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Pushed out to his right. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but Sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Prescott again. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They put Pickens in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, kill! 47! Here we go, 47! 26!
Now Prescott. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
2nd down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Claude Red, let's go! 45, White, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third, they need 8.
Ready. Red, cycle. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, cut. Yellow, 43.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, red. 52 blue. Trail green. Steel black. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. That's complete to ETN.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
45-yard line.
Ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4.
Red, yellow. Ready, ready. Set.
Here's Young to throw, moving to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. This is intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Slot man in motion right. Second down, Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he'll take this one in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The PAT, up and good. Panthers go up by 7, 28-21.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Prescott on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Dowdle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 12 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Set, ready, zoom, black, red, 38. Slide blue. Set.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Third and goal.
Fight 60. Red, come on, set. 52 blue. Cut, cut.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Dallas.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To the air again, Prescott. No one open, he'll drop to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
54. Go to 54.
Again, Prescott to the air. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it, and the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38, Cowboys 21. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First down 2 at their own 19-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. Oh, he's going to find his running backs downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. Dak can throw it here on first down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be caused by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Prescott again. Into the hands of Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. Center Owen McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the Raiders defense that comes up with the big play here. They're going to force the interception, and look at this. Nothing but room in front of him. He'll go all the way for the pick 6 touchdown. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Atlanta tight end. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta.